Yo, what up my beautiful G's, and welcome back to a new video here on the It's a Waste Graffiti YouTube channel. And today I'm back with a fresh video, and this might be my best piece ever painted. Till now, of course. And yeah, let's start talking about it. I don't want to talk a lot about the sketch, so that will be really quick. I'm doing some things different in my normal style. We lost the extension on the A, and on the bottom of S there's no extension that I'm normally using. We doubled the structure that I'm always using at the end of my piece on the W. I make it like double and slide it into the other extension, but it's the exactly same shape, and we also use that same thing on the E. Not too much changing. Yeah. For the color scheme we're going in the gray tones fill in with some color green, like that bright slimy green stuff. I have some browns in the background, blue outline, and the orange lighting effect detail thing, and it's all gonna be really nice. There were still some tiny mistakes, but if your piece doesn't have any mistakes anymore, then what's the point of painting? There's always room for a little more improvements. So we start filling in a little bit of the bottom of the piece with darker gray. You G's know I like to use the gray always. Gray, 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 gray. But at the end, when all the details are done, it's still really a bright color piece. But still there's gray inside of it to make it calm down a little. One thing that I always use when doing fill-ins is that where your letters are overlapping another letter, you'll never want to use the same color in there. So when you have a normal fade, you'll put it a little bit higher or a little bit down, more down in the fading colors, and that makes the letter that's overlapping more pop out of the wall than when you're using the same fade overall through your whole piece. It makes it a little bit more flat. Like where my top part on the S is going over the T, that's in a completely different tone of the gray than the letter T. And I also use it on the A, where it's over the S a little bit. I'll use the lightest one on top of the other color to make it stand out on top of the S. The basic fill-in is in. We start doing a little bit of the background, putting in the browns. I'll go from bottom to the top. I'll start a little bit more in the middle. Filling in all the parts that are open in the piece, so where there's no 3D in the background, sorry. I'll fill in those parts first, then I go to the bottom, and I'll use my dark tones on the bottom, and I'll go to middle and then light on top to have a little bit of that drop shadow effect without actually painting the drop shadow. A little 24 for the year, blockbuster kind of style. Always a nice detail. I like to use those in my background sometimes. And I do make those on stickers and magnets, stuff like that. But I don't really paint stuff like that on walls. And now it's time to bring the nice colors out, and we do a little bit of a fading in the piece with the green, and with the green also a little bit in the background, just to make some pieces a little bit more stand out in the fill-in. Use some fades going up, and then I put some straight lines real thin next to the fades. I always like to use the bright colors in the fill-in and in the background with the same color. Oh well, we use two cans in this piece, one just a little bit brighter than the other. Kind of gives the feeling that the background is dripping all over the piece and stains on some parts. I don't know, I just like it, so I use it. And now it's time to make some really nice fadings in the 3D, and also starting to use the outlines. For the 3D we're using 4 colors of blue, but one is also the outline color. And normally I always make my outlines first, fill in the 3D blocks completely with the same outline color. But on this piece I'm doing the 3D blocks first, then do a little bit of outline, then jump back to doing 3D blocks, a little bit of outline, 3D blocks, outline, 3D blocks, outline. Saves paint, but it's a little bit more time consuming for me. But maybe I just have to get a little bit into this technique more. When I'm painting on my own, I'm not really in a hurry to finish, but yeah, it still has to be a little bit quick, of course. But when I'm painting with others, I'm always try to finish at the same time as the other persons, because otherwise they have to wait so long. It's always not so nice. While I'm starting to make the details in the 3D and the outline and stuff, I wanted to ask you guys to please like this video and maybe share it with someone that's into piecing. Subscribe to my channel to help me make these videos still happen, and don't miss out on any of the next videos. Somewhere during this week I'm posting in the community tab on which video you want to see next. But I really wanted to get this piece out first because, yeah, this one is really nice and I couldn't wait to share it with everyone. I still don't have any picture of this piece, so I'm also tending to make that one today. I'm crazy busy as always doing a lot of stuff. I have still a lot of things coming out, but how better the stuff is going, I'm able to make more time to make this stuff. Let's continue on piecing this piece in peace. While I'm doing these outlines, you can really see that what I meant with doing the fill-ins. When you card out your piece in the fill-in already, it really makes out the parts really stand out on each other. I will show how I will do it in a normal fade piece on one of my next videos. I don't know what happened, but I'm doing tons of blue outlines lately on my pieces. Really strange. I looked back on my Instagram, I was like, blue, 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 blue. It just happened. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Let's go continue to the last details of this piece. We're painting the last shines and a little part of the outline still left to do. Then we continue to the shines. What we're going to use is a lighter blue and the white. Normally I don't always use the white, but on this piece I really wanted to go all out. Non-stop painting, crazy burner piece. The first shine we're using is the same as the outline color. Then we do the lighter one. And on the lines, we only use a little bit of white on some of the corners. And on some specific parts, I also dust a little bit of white. There's really not a lot to say about it. Just do it everywhere on the piece. And let's go into the final last part of this piece. And that will be the lightning effect. Sorry for there not being a lot of real painting shots. Most of this video is time lapse. That was purely because of the light condition inside of this tunnel at nighttime. On to that nice last detail, the lightning effect. Okay, so normally I paint my lightning effect all around my piece and some parts go over it, so pieces go behind it. But on this piece I really wanted to go all out. I used 4 colors and a white for the lightning effect alone. I was really thinking the whole time, do I need to paint an outer outline on this piece? But then I didn't, and I think that this is a great decision, but I was constantly second guessing if I should paint one or not. But now a week later I'm happy that I didn't. The lightning effect is more flowy, like normal is it going all around the piece, and now it's more a little bit more going out of each other. I have some ending parts. Well, normally I connect the whole lightning effect everywhere to each other. I really liked it this way, and I'm going to use this way more, I think. If you have any suggestions on some topics that you want a video about, let me know in the comments. Also, please let me know what you think about this piece. For now, let's continue the lightning effect. So what I did is I dusted in a dark orange, dusted over it all where I wanted the lightning to go. I got a brighter orange and made the first lightning strikes, and then within that lightning strike I went with a little bit of the brighter orange and then a yellow and either a brighter yellow, and then we went with a little bit of white, some touch-ups. And yeah, that was basically it on the lightning effect. So keep your eyes open for my next video, and let's hang around for the final result. I really like this piece. I think it's my best piece in a while, maybe ever. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye. This piece is definitely the best piece that I painted in a while. Here on the wall, as you can tell by the two pieces you will see now. Yeah, this one is definitely better. I hope to catch you in the next video. Peace out. Subscribe if you haven't already. And goodbye.